Jordan, there was some emphasis last week about getting a turnover on the board. Now that the defense finally has one under its belt, do you feel like there's a weight that's lifted?
Yeah, I feel like now that we got that turnover, I feel like there should be many more to come. We put a heavy emphasis before that game on getting a turnover because we know in the last 2 games we didn't have a turnover. We only had 1 turnover in 3 games. So that's been a heavy emphasis, trying to get the ball out or catch a pick, anything.
Charlie on the right side.
In practice, whenever the offense is using its 2-minute offense, what's it like facing Bryce in that moment? Do you kind of see like some special things happen and that translate to the field? Just what's that like in practice?
Yeah, of course. I feel like our 2-minute situations are very important. Having a guy like Bryce to be on the other side of the ball, getting us better, I feel like that prepares us for moments in the game when we have a 2-minute offense. And I feel like 2-minute defense possession, I feel like that helps us like either before the half or at the end of the game. I feel like that helps us for situations in the game.
Middle row here.
I guess you guys struggled a little bit against Texas with a mobile quarterback. You know, we just had DJ in here talking about staying disciplined in your lanes and stuff. I guess how have you guys kind of addressed that since that game moving forward?
Yeah, just staying in our rush lanes, keeping guys covered down the field. That's a big thing. We know when guys scramble, they keep their eyes down the field. So trying to lock on to any guy in your zone or your man, just being able to maintain your rush lanes, maintain your coverage is a big aspect of our defense.
Jump back to the right side. Go ahead, James.
A lot's been made about Alabama's offense not being able to really stretch the field, and I mean you're seeing them in practice every day. What are you seeing, during practice that that can show that this offense can actually stretch the field?
Yeah, I feel like we have guys on the offensive end that's very explosive. Guys like Jermaine who can run. Guys like Trayshawn, good route running. Guys like Ja'Cory, C7, he's been getting more involved lately. Just seeing those guys in practice, go hard every day. I know they have the potential to be what they can be. They're very fast guys, can catch the ball, can run the routes. Just trying to use them more in the offense will be good for us in the future.
Front row, Tony.
You had Will get a touchdown, you had Malachi get a touchdown, you had Brian get a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, have they been insufferable in the locker room at all? And then did they kind of make you want to kind of join that party? And has there been anything said by the defenders that have scored touchdowns last week to the defenders that haven't?
I guess it's been a talk. I guess scoring touchdowns, I know how it feels. I know, been there before. I'm trying to score a touchdown as well, trying to get that celebration out. I have a new celebration I'm trying to show, so hopefully I'll make a play and y'all can see it.
Got far left here.
Will Shepard currently leads the SEC in receiving yards. Personally, from watching film, what have you seen from him and how he plays?
Can you repeat the question?
Will Shepard, the Vanderbilt wide receiver, currently leads the SEC in receiving yards. For what you've seen in film, what have you noticed about how he plays?
Yeah, I noticed he's their main target, of course. Good guy, 6'3", big tall guy, big tall target. We noticed that they single him out to the field a lot, so that's been a big emphasis going into practice. Being able to maintain your ground, maintain that field corner, that island, being able to hang on that island. So yeah, he's a big emphasis in the offense this week. So we know we have to maintain him in the passing game.
Middle of the room here, Nick.
DJ Dale said that Henry Toto is a genius. What's the smartest thing you've seen Henry do on a football field or their football practice field?
Yeah, you have to be a genius in the Alabama defense to even be at the middle linebacker position. So seeing Henry progress coming from Tennessee, he's been a great guy, a great addition to our defense. He's been getting getting the D-line right, getting the linebackers right. Young guys in the linebacker room going to him every day. Guys like Sean Murphy, guys like Deontay Lawson, just going to him and being able to teach them and being able to keep the DBs intact with him has just been a great thing, great addition.
Go to Katie on the left side here.
Jordan, through 3 games, what do you just kind of feel like you've learned about this defense and where y'all are at heading into SEC play?
I feel like we're in a good position, but it's always room to improve. Whether it's in our rushing lanes, like you said, Texas game, whether it's in coverage, whether it's in angles to the ball, trying to not lower our missed tackles. We've been kind of missing a couple tackles in the Texas game that led to big plays. So taking the right angle to departure and being able to secure tackles and make plays down the field, like create turnovers, like we said. We've been losing the turnover ratio in the last few games, so we're trying to get some turnovers on defense, try to get the offense going.
Right side, James.
Last week, Nick Saban used the term hateful competitors to kind of describe some of the Alabama teams in the past. In your opinion, do you feel like this group is at that level, or what do you need to see for this group to get to that level?
Yeah, I feel like we're not at that level right now, but as that term goes, hateful competitors, coach likes to see the away team like try to be dominant when we're away instead of just trying to be dominant when we're home. He mentioned that back then it was the opposite. We were dominant away and kind of so home. So just trying to get back to that standard. He likes to see the stadium empty, the away stadium empty. So I can still remember that feeling last year after we lost to Texas A&M. And then we went to play Mississippi State after that. And then we put that beating on him, and then I saw him smiling like towards the end of the game, like because Mississippi State crowd got up and started leaving. So I could just see that made him very happy. So just getting back to that defense and trying to see Coach happy like that, that's what we need to get back to for real.
Anything else for Drew? I think we got all the questions. All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, sir.